It's time for another weeknight winner.
The Cinco de Mayo edition.
Oh my gosh, this chicken filling is so good and so flavorful.
And they make for the best tacos.
Oh, top them with your favorite toppings.
Now grab one before they're all gone. Because I'll eat them.
You'll eat them all, trust me, and so will I. You guys, I'm Chris.
And I'm Wesley.
It's taco time!
Yay!
It's the happiest time in the world for us when we're making tacos, and you guys are gonna love this. And these are so much fun to say. They're Tinga Tacos.
The Tinga Tacos.
Tinga Tacos.
Tinga Tacos.
Okay, so let's do it. I've got a large old skillet right here, and I put about a tablespoon of olive oil over a medium heat, and I'm gonna go ahead and toss this in. This is just like about a cup of chopped onion that we're gonna throw in there.
Fabulous.
And I'm gonna grab, if I don't trip over a flow here, I grab my wooden spoon, and I'm gonna start sauteing these until these get nice and soft.
Fabulous. Now let's talk about the chicken.
The chicken!
Look at
what
this
would
chicken.
be a chicken Tinga Taco without chicken?
Oh, thank you.
So this is beautiful. Let me tell you how I did this.
Yes.
You can totally cheat, it's not even cheating, and get a rotisserie chicken from the supermarket and shred that off. That's great.
It's a shortcut.
It's a shortcut. It's a hack, as they say, as you hack that chicken meat away. Or now they're even in the stores in the pre-prepared food.
The prepared food.
Prepared food.
Yes.
You can get a rotisserie chicken that's already shredded for you.
I know. That's
love
the
it.
best thing ever.
It's really easy peasy, but this is even better.
This is so good.
So let me tell you what we did. We love cooking with chicken thighs because they're so flavorful, but you can do this really with any cut of chicken. What I did was I got this nice large skillet. I'm going to turn this up a little bit, and then I placed 6 skin on bone in chicken thighs because that means more flavor.
More flavor.
And then what I did is I just then dumped in 1 onion that I just roughly chopped. You don't have to finely chop it. And then I got some garlic cloves. If you happen to have a garlic press, then just press like anywhere from 4 to 6 in there. If you don't have a garlic press, no big deal. Just dice it and throw it in. And then we're going to fill this with water. So I filled it enough water just to right to the very top.
So you're making a stock almost.
I'm poaching my chicken is what I'm
okay.
doing. And in the meantime, it's going to make a lovely, delicious stock.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to add a teaspoon of salt to that, and I'm going to bring that to a boil. Once that comes to a boil, then we're going to turn down the heat to a nice simmer and then cover it and let it poach or cook for about 20 to 25 minutes. Then you're going to...
And the house starts smelling amazing.
It smells great. It smells fabulous. Then we're going to take that lid off, and then we are going to use a slotted spoon
and those babies out of there.
Get the chicken out of there. And then what I like to do, we want that stock is golden. And you're not going to use all of this, but save it because you can make soup, so many things with it. So then, but you don't need all of those onions and everything. So I just get a nice colander or a fine mesh sieve into a heat-proof bowl, and then just strain it. And then get something like a metal measuring cup, and you're going to want to get a cup of that stock, and then save the rest.
Yes.
Okay. Now, by this point, it's about time your hands, if they're kind of tough, like mine have become over the years, then you can shred them. And I just pull away that skin, and then if it's too hot, then get a couple of some forks and help you. But just it shreds so easily.
Yeah. And then you have this.
And you just put that in that container right there.
But then you want to save a cup of that broth, right?
That's what I said.
Oh.
Using a measuring cup. But you're going to get some accumulated juices from those chicken, from the chicken. So just pour that in there with that.
You want all the juices.
You want it all, baby. Okay. So now you're going to talk about one of the really key ingredients in chicken tinga.
Oh, yes. It is this lovely. These are chipotle peppers. Now,
Love them.
Chicken tinga, I think it's a requirement to have a chipotle pepper in there. And they've got some nice, wonderful heat to them. But you don't want too much heat. So we're going to take 2 of these chipotles. I'm going to just get dirty.
Yeah, his fingers are clean.
And we're going to take 2 of them out. We're going to use 2 of them. Now, if you don't want that much heat, then just use 1, right?
Yes.
All right, so let's get that. This is going to take me forever, Chris.
I know.
How's your
We're good. I turned it down.
All right, so I've got 2 of these peppers. All right,
There you go.
mess.
Okay.
And now I want to get 2 tablespoons of this sauce, which is So good.
That's called adobo sauce. It's a really smoky, delicious.
So good.
It's just incredible. And these peppers were initially jalapeno peppers, so they do carry quite a bit of heat. But the loon is going to show you before the end of the year.
Hold on.
And that's okay. You get some other stuff in there. This is no precise science.
Hold on. One more. Just a little more. Come on, Chris. I'm very detailed.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a word for it.
Got that.
Okay.
Now I'm going to just get all messy again, and I'm going to just cut these open. Let's just do this.
While he's doing that, I'm going to go ahead and throw in some garlic here.
So you want to get rid of a lot of these seeds. You can leave some of them if you want heat, but I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to scrape it. Just scrape it.
Scrape it away.
Just scrape it.
The seeds are what really carry the majority of the heat in these.
Right.
So we like to just push them off to the side a little bit.
Yeah, but I like to leave some, and then I'm just going to chop these up.
There you go. Okay, the smell is so good. It's great. We're another year older now, but it's wonderful. Okay, so now we're going to add some more seasoning to this to these onions that I've sautéed. They've gotten nice and browned and soft. This is a teaspoon of oregano. If you can find Mexican oregano, that's even better. And then a half a teaspoon of ground cumin, which is one of my favorite things to cook with. It's just so incredibly delicious. Okay, that smells heavenly. We're just going to let that go for about a minute. How's it coming over?
I've almost got these ready.
You're doing good. Don't touch your eyes.
No.
That would be a problem if you did that.
And we're going to blend these all together. So if there's a chunk in there, it'll be okay, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That is exactly right. So now we're going to continue to build this incredible flavor. What we're going to do, we have got this was a can of fire roasted tomatoes, diced tomatoes. If you can find them, great. If you can't find fire roasted, just go with just regular diced tomatoes. I've drained them, and I'm going to add them in. Oh, hear that sound. Okay, now we've got 2 bay leaves that we're going to add to the party.
Yay.
How's it going over there?
I'm ready.
You're ready, okay.
I didn't cut them up very well, but
that's okay. That's okay. That's all right. They will get cut up, I promise.
Now, I want people to know, if you thought Chris's pan was dirty when we started, it wasn't. He used it for the chicken stock.
Yeah.
I noticed it, so I wanted everybody else to know.
Yeah, no, you might. All you got to do is just wipe that out and keep using your same skillet.
See if the juice is in there.
Okay,
all right, ready?
Now we're going to
sauce.
take that amazing adobo sauce.
My fingers are so...
You're going to take your fingers are really...
You got it?
But that's okay. You're cooking.
Where's that towel?
Cooking with the loons. Okay, so now we are going to just let this simmer, and it's going to go for about 10 minutes, and really let those flavors come together.
So good.
And then, then it's going to be time to close to eat. The
smell. Lord, it's
heavenly. I'm telling you. Okay, I'm going
to
take these bay leaves out because we don't need them. They did their work. It's reduced down just a little bit. It's been going about 10 minutes. Now we were saying what we're going to do is we're going to puree them, and I'm just going to leave that skillet on. And so this is tricky. I wouldn't recommend doing what we're going to do, which is do it while it's still hot. You might want to let it cool down just a little bit.
Right,
but we're going to go ahead and do this. So why don't you, use that. That. No, that.
Oh, that.
We really work great as a team. This really isn't our first Tinga rodeo.
Closer so I don't spill all over the place.
Okay.
Isn't
this fun, you guys? Now. Okay, let's guide it on in.
There you go.
So now. There you go.
Look at all that goodness.
I know. I can't even.
Swimming in there.
Oh, the smell is just crazy. Now, if you don't get every last bit like we didn't, that's okay. Now, you may be wondering, do I really have to do this? No, you don't. But traditionally, it is pureed, and then it just coats the chicken just so beautifully.
Yes.
So, yes, good. You've learned from experience.
Cover it up.
Cover your blender.
All right, I'm going to puree this. Oh, look at that. Look at that color.
That is beautiful.
How are we doing? Is that good?
We're good. That's great.
All right.
That's good. Yeah.
Oh, hey, and it didn't make that big of a mess.
Okay, now take that off and pour it back into our skillet.
You got it.
We are so close, folks, and you can do this completely in advance.
Ooh-wee. Oh,
that is beautiful.
Wow.
That is just incredible.
Look at all that goodness.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Now we're going to transfer this cooked chicken in there.
I can't.
And just really get it nice and coated.
Y'all, now if you order chicken tacos at a Tex-Mex restaurant, you probably have had chicken tinga. I think there's a version of it in different Tex-Mex or Mexican restaurants.
Yeah, they're very, I mean, yeah.
I think they're I like our version the best.
I do. I hate to say it, but I think they're technically considered Mexican cuisine, but they're on so many Tex-Mex restaurants.
Totally.
Okay, all we're going to do is just let this really kind of heat through for about 2 minutes, and then we're going to show you our little trick. What did you do?
It's going to cling on.
You're going to ting on.
No, it's. Oh yeah, it's going to ting on to the chicken.
It's going to make you tingle, that's for sure. Anyway, we need to stop.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll be back in just a minute, and then we're going to make tacos.
Yay!
We are having a taco party to remember. This is amazing.
That's for sure.
All right, we just let this heat for about 5 minutes till it really got heated through. Again, you can make this in advance, and then just I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to move my mega skillet over.
I love it.
Okay.
And look at these. Look at these. They are so
cute.
Cute. They're very cute. No, what we do is we get the stove going and we just kind of char them, put them on the fire.
What are they?
They're tortillas.
Flour
tortillas.
So we've got our gas.
It's been a long day.
We've got our gas grill. If you don't have a gas grill, a lot of times we'll do this out on your grill, your charcoal grill.
Yes.
Or you can just nuke them. But there's something about giving that little charred flavor is wonderful.
Yes.
And then what we do is we put them on a plate, and then we get a kind of a moist kitchen towel to put on top of them, and it just continues to steam them, so they stay nice and soft and pliable. And
what he said.
Right. And you could also use corn tortillas.
Right there, Chris.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, that's a good. I'm making you a nice. That's a totally Tinga taco.
That, y'all, I can't tell you enough how amazing these are. Okay, yeah, there we go.
So often when you get chicken tacos, I just find in Tex-Mex restaurants, it's like, where's the sauce? I want more than just like some shredded chicken. And
or grilled chicken. Yeah, you want this. Yeah, this is one. Anyway, so and then I've got a little cotija cheese.
Yeah, that's crumbled Mexican cheese. It's kind of like a Parmesan and kind of like a feta. You can use any kind of cheese you like.
There you go, Chris.
Okay, good.
And now we've got some cilantro. You don't have to put it on if it tastes like soap. There we go. It doesn't to us, that's why we're putting it on.
Do it.
All right, and then just a little color with some red onion here. Gives it a little punch of flavor.
That's a little chopped red onion, and then we got some
Yes.
Squeezed fresh lime.
And now the hot sauce. You gotta have the hot sauce.
Just a little bit hot.
I don't know.
You use
They're hot enough probably, but I like
whatever you love to dress your tacos is what the way you do it. This is the way we like to do ours.
Yes. There
Okay.
you go. Long well.
Okay.
Woo, all right. All right, I'm gonna eat this. Ready?
Yes.
All right. There's no proper way of eating a taco.
Oh, you just go in. Are we going in?
Uh-huh. Oh, wow.
I am in heaven.
I got, stop.
Yeah, just stop. Talk.
Look at that. Look at that.
I know.
Amazing.
Look at it, but then you've got to taste it when you make it. I'm telling you, I grew up on crispy beef tacos. It's still my favorite. I love them. This is about as good as you're ever going to find. It is just phenomenal. He's doing the taco dance.
Chicken tacos are my favorite thing, and these are 10,000% gluten-free.
Yes, I knew it. I didn't call you a Tingaloon earlier. A Tinga Tacaloon. Oh my gosh, these are so great, you guys.
Oh, that heat. Oh, that
It's perfect.
heat.
Oh, but
Yes.
it's not bad heat.
Feels good.
It's perfect for
Feels
Cinco de
good.
Mayo. It's perfect for any time. You know, Americans celebrate Cinco de Mayo more than anyone else do because it's an excuse to have margaritas and tacos.
Yeah.
And I say, let's go for it.
Yeah, shake your maracas and eat a taco.
Adios, everybody. We love you.
Bye.